no matter how you slice it, I don't see how you get to manslaughter. This wasn't recklessness. She either, she intentionally shot him to death. The question is whether that was justified or not.
Well, and I think that you brought up kind of something that I've seen a lot in the reports that I don't think everybody maybe understands is, oh, this is murder. Well, then they just charge her with manslaughter. You know, kind of what's the difference? And I think with that question, what else I'm asking you is, in some other cases we've seen, they've overreached on the murder charge.
Yeah. Right.
And this one, I think they're trying to, back down on it. Kind of explain that to us.
If she was not a police officer, I don't think she would be charged yet at this point. I think that the investigators, from the brass at Dallas Police Department to the Texas Rangers to the DA's office, all of whom are involved in this charging decision, I think they were all left in a position of feeling like, well, crap, we can't do nothing. But she's one of ours. We don't really want to charge her with murder. We can see how this happened and that it was an accident. And so they decided to split the baby and charge her with manslaughter because it sounds good for the press. The press feels like they are doing something about it. But the reality is, if this had been you or me, it is almost certain that we would have been interviewed and we would have been told not to go anywhere. But I don't think they would have arrested or charged us with anything until the back end of the investigation, unless, of course, the person lying on the ground was a police officer, in which case we would have been beaten to a pulp and charged with murder on the spot.
Am I incorrect in saying the Texas Rangers actually said not to issue the arrest?
Well, they said hold off.
They hold off,
They said we should hold off, and I think Dallas Police, for public relations reasons, said we can't hold off.
And even more, I'm wondering how any judge, based on this probable cause affidavit, found probable cause to believe there's manslaughter. You can't find that from the face of this affidavit.
You've been doing this for long enough to know that doesn't matter. I could show you some affidavits. I mean, the reality is an officer showed up.
Any judge could honestly do that.
Right. No, there's no probable cause here for manslaughter. I don't see any version of facts, unless she's saying that she pointed the gun at him and it accidentally went off. I don't see how you get to manslaughter on these facts.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't either.